Hello, beautiful people. My name is Sandra Diana, and this is Beautiful Design. Right now, I'm counting down the days to Halloween with a do-it-yourself project every single day. As I've mentioned in a couple other videos, our patio area serves as the entrance to Halloweentown. What better way to enter Halloweentown than through the Halloweentown door? This is the pumpkin-shaped door that you see at the very beginning of Nightmare Before Christmas, similar to the Christmas tree door that Jack Skellington takes to Christmastown. For this project, I'm using a little bit of ribbon, duct tape, poster board, acrylic paints, and my favorite new medium, Celluclay. I'm just going to start with a little sketching.
I started out by roughly sketching the pumpkin shape. It looks a little bit more like an apple or a cherry, but I'm just going off of the inspiration photo, and this is what I came up with.
So I'm currently in my workshop, i.e. the floor of our office. I'm going to mix up a whole bunch of Celluclay because I'm actually working on 3 projects right now. Zero's doghouse for a scallywag, the jars for Sally's kitchen, and the pumpkin doorway to Halloweentown. Time to mix it up a bit. Now that it looks like this, where it actually forms and holds a shape, it's time to get to work.
The reason I wanted to use the Celluclay on the poster board for the pumpkin door is because we need to create a lot of depth. There's a lot of texture to this project because it needs to look like it's painted onto a tree. So I'm putting on this Celluclay, and I'm only making about 1/8 of an inch thick because that'll be just enough for me to carve out the face later once this starts to dry. I also need to make the little nose so that I can cut that out and add that later. This guy's been drying outside for about an hour, so I'm going to carve out the face, and once I finish that, I'm going to take the flat edge of my utility knife, and I'm going to make vertical lines so it looks like bark. And this is what it looks like once it's all carved. I cannot wait to paint this guy. These are the colors of my Craft Smart paints that I'm going to be using. I've got the black for the outline, the 2 orange colors for the base of the pumpkin. The brown is going to go into all of the carved spaces as well as create the lines on the pumpkin itself. And the greens for the stem. Don't forget that drying times for the Celluclay and the paint vary depending on how hot it is outside, as well as humidity. I'm very aware of humidity. Look at how beautifully that came out. It's completely textured as if it were painted directly onto a tree. Time to cut it out. Cut out the nose and glue it on. For the nose, I have this little top left over from an old fabric spray can. I'm going to glue that to the back of the nose here, which is still paper, and stick it right onto the front with hot glue. That spray can top worked nicely. You can use whatever you have laying around the house to pop out the nose like that. A thimble, maybe some wooden beads, a small spool of thread, anything really. For the backing, I placed these 2 pieces of ribbon because they're going to go tied up there on the outside of our screen door. And first, I hot glued them underneath. So these are hot glued directly to the back of the board. And then I created these duct tape boxes. There's 2 strips across, then 2 strips across those lengthwise, and then there's some right underneath to complete the box. So now these straps can be used to tie the pumpkin to the screen door. And now the entrance to our house is indeed the entrance to Halloweentown. Check out this amazing detail. It looks exactly like it was painted on a tree directly onto it. I did have to paint the little clear part of the nose so that it wouldn't look so weird just hanging out there in the middle of space. But it goes perfectly into our theme, and it's ready to greet our guests for our party. That brings us to the end of day 18 at the Boot Yourself Countdown here on Beautiful Design. My name is Sandra Diana. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Beautiful Design. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss all of the tricks and treats coming your way. Until next time, have a beautiful day.